Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today, well, we're going to talk about this vehicle. A 2014 Dodge Journey. Now, if you guys watched my 100th video, I told you there was another car in the fleet we never talked about. This is it. Now, this car, it's basically a daily driver. It's very, very dirty. So if you remember in that video, I told you guys, I want to make this into a detail series. Let's go over it. Let's review this vehicle a little bit. All right, so you can see the car's pretty dirty. We try to give it at least a decent bath during the winter times because, you know, the salt builds up and causes rust. But we have bird poop. We have a little bit of sap, a little bit of tar. So when I do the cleaning process, we'll give it a nice wash. We'll show you products that will actually effectively get rid of sap and tar and stuff like that. Let's talk styling real quick. The front end is actually pretty handsome looking. Now, the Journey was around for a very, very long time. It got one big refresh, which mainly focused on the interior. This front end is very similar to how it looked from the beginning. Later on, they changed the bottom cladding a little bit. But I always liked this front end. It's relatively sporty looking, even though the driving dynamics aren't very sporty. The side profile of this vehicle, it's actually pretty nice. I like the sharp body line going all the way across. The overall silhouette is pretty decent. A lot of vehicles try to be sporty here, and they slope the rear end. But having a little bit of a boxy look actually helps the interior space. This is a 3-road vehicle, so let's go on the inside. All right, guys, let's go inside. But real quickly, this is an SE, so you do get hubcaps. When you come up to the door, you see that little button right there? You can actually lock and unlock the vehicle. Opening it up, the door panel. They actually improved the materials when they did the refresh for 2014. Vinyl, it's pretty squishy. You have the Chrysler switchgear from back then. Getting inside, leather wrapped steering wheel. It actually feels pretty good. Nice buttons. You do have buttons on the back. And the gauge cluster. Nice and pretty simple. I do like the faces on them. They do have like a little bit of a sporty look. And you do have a helper screen. Lots of good information actually. Going over, this is the smallest Uconnect system you can get. It actually works fairly well though. You have hard touch buttons on the side. The screen's very responsive. Little storage. On the higher end models, you would get the large Uconnect system. Now it's used to hold candy. But you do have hard touch buttons down here. Your AC controls, nice and simple. A good old CD player, and garbage. We will clean this, but this storage is actually really big when you pull all that junk out. And then the seats. Even though there's garbage sitting here, it's a nice pattern to the seats. And the dash. If I can zoom in here, it's probably hard with the sun, but the dash is very dirty. We will show you how to clean that. The carpets are very bad too. I'll show you how to clean the carpet mats, clean all the plastic trims. We're going to try a lot of gizmos and gadgets here. Anything we can that will help spruce this interior up. I don't like a shine. I like something that makes the vehicle look like it did from the factory, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright guys, let's check out the back seats. Pretty good door opening, so when you get in the back. And there's pretty good space. I got plenty of headroom. This is where I sit to drive. I do have a bit of a gangster lean. I still got knee room. Plenty of space underneath the seats, and it's fairly comfortable back here. Alright, now in the back seats, you can look up. This actually controls all the climate controls. So when you're in the second row, you have these vents that turn in any direction. And even back there in the third row, these vents can do whatever you want. You can keep yourself nice and hot, keep yourself nice and cool. It's a cool feature to have. So what is it like to drive the Dodge Journey? Well, overall, it's pretty positive. It's a nice ride overall, not too harsh, absorbs most bumps quite well. Now, there are a few blind spots. The greenhouse, the pillars here are very thick, especially back there. This is a 3-road vehicle, so when you have all the seats up, the headrests kind of get in your way, which is kind of annoying. So make sure you put those down if you don't have people back there. But the car is a little noisy. The Tiger Shark engine, it revs pretty high, especially compared to this 4-speed automatic. It's doing a lot of work. So you hear a lot of that, you hear a lot of road noise overall, especially on the highway, which is a little unfortunate. When I come here to a stop, the one good thing is the engine's smooth. So when I'm sitting here, I'm not vibrating like the Escort is. But overall, I'd say it's a pretty decent experience, especially because this is a very affordable used vehicle these days. Acceleration. It's trying. And there we go. These are very slow when you have the 4-cylinder engine paired to the 4-speed automatic. It works very hard to get you up to speeds. When you're trying to merge on the highway, you better just gun it, turn the air off, and get going. If you're looking to buy one of these used, I highly recommend you get the Pentastar 3.6 liter and a 6-speed automatic. Much quicker acceleration. It'll feel much more modern compared to this old school 4-speed automatic. Something else I wanted to add, most vehicles in this class, you have a pretty upright position so you have a commanding view. You really don't have that here. The seats are pretty low. You can pull this lever to boost you up, but you feel like you're sitting deep in the vehicle more than an upright position, which some people might find unpleasant. Alright guys, so that's a little bit about the Dodge Journey. Where there's going to be a lot of videos on this clean the car. You can just tell by looking at the hood, it's very, very dirty. Interiors, exterior, how they remove tar, stains on the interior, a little bit of everything. But please, if you guys haven't already and you want to, check out my channel. Give you guys more and more content, talk about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, just like this old car, and EVs, a little bit of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly, truly appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.